When caring turns into obsession, it rarely starts with bad intentions. It doesn't begin with control or jealousy. It begins with love, concern, and the very human instinct to protect what matters to us. No one wakes up and decides to ruin their peace by overthinking everything. Obsession grows quietly, through small, subtle habits. A message checked twice, a worry brushed off, a behavior repeated often enough that it becomes automatic. Before you realize it, your mind is stuck in a loop that doesn't switch off. Healthy care is balanced and flexible. You care, but you can still breathe. You love, but you still live. Obsession, on the other hand, is care fused with fear. Fear of losing someone, fear of being forgotten, fear of not being enough. Fear is loud. It doesn't whisper, it demands action. It tells you to check again, try harder, give more, and fix things faster. It convinces you that if you stop caring, everything will fall apart. Psychologically, this isn't love increasing, it's anxiety taking control. Your nervous system shifts into threat mode, constantly scanning for reassurance. That's why your mood starts depending on small signals like replies, read receipts, or likes. When reassurance arrives, you relax. When it doesn't, your thoughts spiral. This isn't emotional closeness, it's emotional dependency. For many people, this pattern starts early in life. If you grew up in an environment where love was conditional, where you were praised for being helpful, responsible, or emotionally mature, your brain learned a dangerous lesson. Being needed equals being loved. So you became the helper, the fixer, the one who always shows up. And you carried that role into adulthood, mistaking self-sacrifice for connection. When caring becomes obsession, you don't just care about people, you start managing them. You monitor moods, replay conversations, and apologize just to keep the peace. You give more than you have, hoping it will create safety. Over time, this leads to emotional exhaustion. Research shows that overfunctioning doesn't strengthen relationships. It creates imbalance. One person gives more, the other adapts, and resentment quietly grows on both sides. Romantic relationships are where this confusion is most glorified. Movies and music often frame obsession as proof of love. But real love doesn't feel like constant vigilance. It doesn't feel like anxiety dressed up as passion. When care turns obsessive in romantic relationships, you stop being a partner and start becoming a caretaker. You analyze tone, panic over silence, ignore your boundaries, and slowly lose touch with what you need. It's important to understand that butterflies aren't always chemistry. Sometimes they're your nervous system responding to instability. If chaos was familiar growing up, calm can feel uncomfortable. Peace can feel boring. The body confuses intensity with connection, even when that intensity is rooted in stress rather than safety. This pattern shows up in friendships too. You're the one who always checks in, always listens, always shows up, but feels guilty asking for the same in return. That isn't kindness. It's emotional over-responsibility. Over time, it leads to one-sided relationships where your value feels tied to how much you give. Family dynamics can make this even harder. especially in cultures where sacrifice is expected and boundaries are misunderstood. You may feel responsible for everyone's happiness and guilty for wanting rest or space. But carrying emotional burdens that aren't yours doesn't make you loyal. It drains you. At the core of obsessive caring is the need for control. Not control over people, but control over outcomes. You want certainty, reassurance, and guarantees. But no amount of overthinking can prevent loss or heartbreak. It only makes you suffer before anything even happens. When caring becomes obsession, you abandon yourself. Your needs fade, your boundaries blur, and your identity shrinks. You stop asking what you need and start focusing only on what others need from you. This is how burnout begins. This is how resentment builds. Healthy care has boundaries. It says, I love you, and I also respect myself. It allows space. It trusts. It understands that silence isn't always rejection, and distance isn't always danger. Most importantly, it recognizes that you are not responsible for regulating other people's emotions. Learning to step back can feel terrifying. It feels like losing control. But stepping back doesn't mean you care less. It means you care without fear. You stop overfunctioning, stop earning love through exhaustion, and allow relationships to become mutual. Some people won't like this change. Those who benefited from your lack of boundaries may feel uncomfortable. That doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It means the dynamic is shifting. So ask yourself honestly, am I caring or am I controlling? Am I supporting or am I self-abandoning? Am I acting from love or from fear? The world needs caring people, but it needs them whole, grounded, and at peace. Care should add to your life, not consume it. And when caring stops being obsession, you don't lose love, you regain yourself. Because real love doesn't trap you, it frees you.